Hey everybody, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, folks.
Sorry we're a little late, but we were at an event. We're here now, and thank you for joining us as we chat about San Diego news and events and a 1-minute market update.
That's right. I feel like because we're going later, we're more subdued. It's like I
We
feel
need
like
to pump up the energy.
feel like I'm talking more quietly, like I'm in a library or something.
Let's do some jazz hands. That'll get us amped up. Well, let's talk about the real estate market. That will really
Well, let's talk about
turn up
first,
the energy.
First of all, we're foregoing our normal mixed cocktail in favor of just a
Whistle pig.
little bit of whistle pig
That's
here.
fun to say. 10-year-old rye. Whistle pig.
Cheers.
All right, now are you ready to talk about the real estate market?
Yes.
So this is gonna excite you. This is the one time a month where we do the month-over-month overview. So we're gonna talk about July compared to August. You're ready, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And there's gonna be not that. Hang on.
Not that.
Here we go. And here's the timer and go.
All right, so this month in San Diego real estate, looking at July to August, we had a 2.2% increase in new listings, 2.9% decrease in pending sales, a 1.5-point drop in closed sales. Days on market remained the same, and median price fell by 3.5%.
A little dip. Another dip. Sorry, I'm not.
Yeah.
This is your time to talk.
Two dips in a row, and that is because we have more new listings, more inventory, and pending sales have fallen off, which is causing some of that inventory to sit longer, although the county average days on market doesn't reflect that this month. But anyway, median price down by 3.5%. Not uncommon to be a little slower in the summertime, and we'll see what happens next.
This market minute is challenging for me because it's only 1 minute long and there's not really time for commentary from the peanut gallery. So I want to, pop off. Oh, can we talk about interest rates a little bit? They were down again. I think it was last week, the 7-day average for a 30-year fixed from Freddie Mac was 6.2%. Does that sound right?
6.2.
Yeah, okay. So interest rates are sliding, waiting for the Fed meeting to happen. Could slide some more.
Well, it's interesting that interest rates have been going down for 3 or 4 weeks, I think at least 3 weeks, and pending sales have not jumped up yet. Usually when interest rates drop, pending sales jump. That hasn't happened. We're in the middle of summer, although I am sensing increased activity this week. So things may start to shift again as we head into September and October.
Okay, yes. All right, well, let's talk about some stuff that's going on this weekend. Now, I was on Reddit today and somebody was posting about, I've driven by a couple of tattoo shops and there were lines around the block. What's going on? Well, today is Friday the 13th. And I found this article. We talked about this last Friday the 13th too. And we looked on Instagram, some different tattoo shops that had lines around the block, a lot of stuff going on. So according to this news article, it's a long-standing tradition in the inked community to commemorate the occasion with a twist of fate in the form of body art. So long story short, tattoo shops usually have sales on Friday the 13th. There's tattoo parlors all across the county that were having sales, a lot of stuff going on. Some tattoos were as low as $13.
Wow.
Which is a really cheap tattoo.
Yes.
And I know because I recently got a tattoo and it wasn't $13. It wasn't that much, but... Do you think anybody wants to see my tattoo?
I don't know. Might as well show them.
All right. Okay. I got this tattoo last week. Some members of my dance troupe and I went. Our dance troupe is Moons of Mercury. Moons of Mercury. Sorry, I was mumbling that. And we went and got moon tattoos. So I don't know if how well you can see that, but it's a moon with some roses. Everybody got different moon tattoos. Somebody got a moon with a cat. Some of the dancers got geometric lines and moons. But anyway. If I had waited until today, I could have stood in a line and gotten a cheaper tattoo. But I just, made an appointment and went in.
There you go.
All right. Okay. So I was looking for some more stuff to do this weekend. And I noticed a lot of touristy stuff going on. But one thing we've never done before, the Go Car experience.
I have wanted to try this.
Have you seen people doing this?
Not these specifically, but similar.
Okay. So you get in this car. They have different models, but it's the Go car. It's basically a small car. And there's a GPS in it that tells you where to go. So it's kind of like a self-guided tour in this thing. So there's different models, different tours. Let's try Balboa Park in downtown Go Car Tour. Now, if you already live in town and have your own car, I'm not sure what the benefit is other than it's $150 to drive this car around. And I'm sure there's some additional overcharges and whatnot. So let's see what happens if let's go tomorrow. Let's go early. Let's go at 9 a.m.
Sure.
We're busy tomorrow, so we'll just get this out of the way. Go cars. This is the standard one. $150 excluding fees. Electric car, $200. Go buggy seats 4 people, and $275. So let's see. There was how does it work? I can't find the link I was looking for before, but there was a how does it work? Well, anyway, you get in the car and you follow the GPS.
Okay.
Now, I also noticed some different tours around town. This seems to be a thing, a walking tour. So you meet somebody and they take you around. It's supposed to be like a locals exclusive tour. I'm not going to get too in-depth on this, but here's one for Balboa Park. Somebody basically walks you around Balboa Park and, talks about what's going on and gives you, inside information and stuff. $49 for adults. Here's one at Liberty Station, from barracks to Brews, private tour, $55 for adults. So I had a business idea. I mean, basically people are just, taking you around and showing tourists the sights. So you didn't know this, but this is also going to be, I was grabbing my glasses. Oh, wow, I can see really well now with 2 pairs of glasses. I already had glasses on. I grabbed these ones. Okay, anyway, I'll put those down. I don't need both pairs, although I can see better with 2 pairs. So this is a stop that. Here, you try these glasses on.
No.
Well, you have these are just reading glasses, but you're all right. That's fine. Whatever. Don't try my glasses. Can you see better?
Oh my God. That's better. Wow.
Yeah?
Holy shit.
A whole new world?
Yeah, it's like...
Wow. It looks cool too. All right. So this is a brainstorming session for our new business. Okay. It's going to be a walking tour, and it's going to be called Discover Carmel Mountain Ranch, an exclusive guided tour with the community planning group chairman.
Wow.
That's you.
Yes, that
okay,
is.
So,
Yes.
so in case you all didn't know, Eric is the Carmel Mountain Ranch community planning group chairman. Did I say that right? Chairperson, excuse me.
That's all right.
Chair folks.
I am a chairman.
Okay, so we're going to charge, how much should we charge? $55 seems to be a
$49.99.
$49.99. Okay. So we will meet, I think we should meet maybe at the donut store. Where's the
Sesame?
donut store? Yeah, Sesame, not Krispy Kreme.
No,
so
Sesame.
It's temporarily closed. Why is Krispy Kreme closed?
Because it's I don't know.
All right. So we're not going to meet at the Krispy Kreme, but we'll meet at Sesame, which is right next to it.
Right over there, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we'll get a donut at Sesame.
Right. Well, I'm okay. Yeah, there it
Oh,
is.
yes. Okay, right there.
Yeah, we start at Sesame Donut. Okay.
And then, so this is going to be a walking tour, but we might need some help from John, our teenager with his car, because part of this is going to be shopping at the different places. The people on the tour are going to be able to help us on it's going to be like an immersive experience where they also go shopping with us. We're going to need John to pick up the stuff. So that's
also
another
get to go to Trader Joe's with us.
Well, actually, that's okay. So we're gonna go after the donut store. I need to zoom out a little bit. I'm getting confused.
Reality too.
Yes. So we're gonna go to the Compass office, which is right here next to the Angelica, and you can help Eric check his email or see what's going on. Maybe you can even have a cup of coffee.
Sure, I could make you a coffee, get you a bubbly water.
Right. Okay. So after we go to the office, then we're going to go to Trader Joe's and go shopping. We'll walk down here to go to Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Now, our friend Light Iced Coffee mentioned that we should do seasonal favorites at Trader Joe's.
Oh, yeah.
And we haven't gotten to that yet, and we would like to. But on the tour, you can actually go shopping with us, and we will show you all of our seasonal favorites. You can carry our shopping basket, so you can really, get a good...
That'll be fun for you. You can pay us to carry our shopping bags.
Yes. So when we're done shopping at Trader Joe's, John will come and get the groceries and he'll take them away. And then we will continue on to the Home Depot.
Yes.
Now, what will happen at Home Depot? Because I know you go there all the time.
Well, at Home Depot, we can probably pick out some electrical receptacle boxes and switches, maybe some wire for a wiring project. We could also visit Duff's Dogs, the little hot dog stand there.
And while you're at the Home Depot, you're probably going to run into some neighborhood folks that we know.
Sure,
so you might get to
characters.
meet some local characters.
We can visit the Carmel Mountain Ranch Community Pool.
Yes. Okay. Oh, and I forgot this, but after Trader Joe's, we're going to go to the Highland Ranch Library and return some library books.
Nice.
Yes. You can't check any out because you're not local and you don't have a card, but you can help us return our books.
I also think this tour should come with a taco from Jalapenos.
Well, that's on the list.
Okay.
We already went to the donut store, so
okay.
we haven't earned our tacos yet. So after Home Depot, we're going to go to Costco.
Okay.
And again, you can push the cart, no extra charge. We're going to stock up on Kirkland vodka and probably some different paper products. What else do we buy at Costco usually?
Oh, tuna, chicken, sardines, some frozen black bean burgers.
Yeah.
Some of those little cups of avocado.
Some protein bars.
Protein powder.
Yeah, and again, we're going to need John's help here. So after we're done at Costco, John will come and take the goods away. And then, actually, John might want to come with us to Jalapenos. So you can ride in John's car if you don't mind riding at a dusty college student's car. The college student isn't dusty, but the car gets washed maybe once a month.
Irregularly.
So we will have John drive us to Jalapenos here, where we will get some authentic Mexican food.
Yes.
Yes, and you'll enjoy that as well. Anything else after that? That's a pretty good tour, yeah.
Pretty good tour of Carmel Mountain Ranch. Sure. I mean,
did I miss anything?
Well, we
missed a lot, but we only have a couple of hours.
We could have gone to the at-home store.
Oh, Michael's. We need to go to Michael's because
could have gone to Michael's.
I have some pickup orders that need to get picked up. So you can help me pick up my pickup orders.
If we really were on the ball, we could probably organize a tour of the Margaret L. Sellers processing postal facility.
That's a huge postal facility, and they do offer tours.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you like this idea?
I think it might have legs.
All right. Well, if you want to go on the inaugural tour, let us know. Put it in the comments, and we'll put you on the waiting list.
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to move to a little segment that I'm calling Derelict Dwellings.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay. So I found this article. Now, there are these. Have you ever heard of these boat houses in Encinitas?
No.
And they're 100 years old, but one of our family members is loudly blowing their nose. Sorry, guys. All right, let me turn this on. So it sounds like they're basically crumbling, the boat houses, and they need money to fix them. I'm going to unmute this.
Perhaps they should sell tours.
Yeah. So this lady from Pennsylvania is visiting.
I think they're pretty amazing.
So these houses never actually have seen the water. They were built right here 100 years ago. Oh, this guy will tell us.
Which is 2 blocks away, and during Prohibition, that had to close down. So they tore it down, and a local boat builder, Miles Kellogg, and his son decided to build.
This guy looks cool. I wonder if he wants to go on our tour.
Brought it up here and made these.
He looks like he probably doesn't leave he stays within a mile of the coast.
That's true. He doesn't want to tour a Carmel Mountain
He'd
Ranch.
probably melt if he came inland.
He probably would like jalapenos, though.
Yeah, he would.
They've never been in the water.
Anyway, they're claiming that these boats are, the posts are failing, the buildings are, they were earning money for the upkeep by renting them out. But the renters moved out, and it sounds like they can't get anyone else to rent it because the buildings are not safe.
A lot of TLC.
As you can see, these posts,
Those posts look pretty good to me. This guy says the posts aren't holding those buildings up. But, oh no,
lot of damage is weather-related from moisture.
I was thinking maybe he's being a little too critical, but you seem to think they're...
Well, I mean, I think
hurricane
they
turned
don't-
tropical storm Hillary.
they don't look too bad.
They just need a fresh coat of
don't
paint.
have any
That'll
funding,
fix
and
them.
The rent that we're losing from these places was the only thing we had to keep maintenance alive, but now we don't have that.
All right, well, they need money to fix these boats. They look cool. I hope they get their money. I think we're... you want to move on to some other derelict buildings?
Yes.
Okay.
And that one there is just
Now, do you... oh, wait. First of all, I found on Google Earth the boats, too. So, I don't know. Those boats look pretty good to me.
They look cool.
Yeah, okay. Now, do you remember a few weeks ago when we talked about this article on the OB Rag where they were having a contest for the worst ADUs?
I remember.
So the results are in. And these ADUs look pretty bad. I got to tell you, I wish they had put larger pictures or clickable pictures or something because we can't... I'm gonna pump this up a couple notches here.
It is a rag.
Yeah, well, it's a little hard to see these, but they have... Okay, so first prize here is a... Hickorio Avenue in Bayho. Did I say that right?
Probably.
Hickorio, I think. Worst ADU. Okay, so this monstrosity checks every awful box in our judging criteria. Enormous in size, it stacks 14 units onto a single lot.
Oh.
It's on an environmentally sensitive canyon in a very high fire severity zone. Built close to adjacent property lines of modest houses on a narrow street. Traffic and parking will be a nightmare. So I found
How
this...
does that get approved?
Well, I mean, that's a NIMBY thing to say. How did this get... We need... Well, I don't want to get too
14
political.
units on one lot?
So yeah, this is it, right? This is the lot right here. So here's the house in front of it, and they just put that right there. You know, this is the canyon behind it. They just stuffed that in there. And I understand we need housing, you know, the city is hot to build housing, you know, stuff it in wherever appears to be, you know.
Yeah, that's an accident waiting to happen, right?
Yeah, well, you know, if you're going to criticize it, then you're a NIMBY because that's, you know, that's the word on the street.
Well, when, you know, when all the residents of the 14 units burn up in a fire, I guess, you know. Yeah, anyway, the next one, 4974 54th Street in the College area. So this is kind of a similar situation. There was some empty space behind a home, and they stuffed many lots onto it. Okay, judges' comments. We had a hard time choosing the silver recipient in the College area. Even for the College mini dorm megalopolis, is that a word, megalopolis? This project goes too far. Original house split into 2 units, and then they added 10 more densely packed units in a very high fire hazard severity zone. Okay, so they stuffed these in here, and then there was a quote from let me back up a little bit. But here's a District 2 council member went to visit Campbell, yes.
Yeah, she said she was stunned by what she saw and said, "This isn't what we wanted to happen." Oh, well, maybe you shouldn't have, you know, written the laws so that this was allowed to happen because, you know, guess what? People are going to do what you say they can do. And if somebody wants to buy up some land and...
Or maybe you should have visited the site before you approved it. You know.
Yeah, there's lots of different ways that... I mean, on whose watch did this happen? I don't know.
Don't get me started.
Anyway, let's look at the site of number 2. So it's a very similar, you know, thing. Canyon, fire zone. This house, they split it in 2 and put 10 units back here. Yeah. So, I mean, what's going to happen when there's a fire and everybody's trying to evacuate? It's going to be ugly.
What's going to happen when everybody comes home at night and needs to park?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's another point.
Yeah.
Well, they're not supposed to have to park because they're all going to use public transportation.
Of course.
Which, if you've ever tried to use public transportation in San Diego, you know is not really realistic for getting around to.
We all know the trolley goes right there.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Buses are, you know, fast and efficient. And
not.
All right. Anyway, so it goes on and on. We probably shouldn't get too much into this because, you know, we're going to start making people angry. But it seems like there should be some balance between, I mean, if somebody wanted to build a granny flat, you know, there are college students living there, their mom is living there. I think that's probably what was intended. But however the rules have been written, this is what is allowed.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you, Obi Rag, for your interesting and
Insightful article.
Yes. All right. Let's okay. Let's talk about what's happening at the dollar store.
Okay.
And this is just a photo I took. So I was driving through Poway. Now we all know how the 99-cent stores went away. And for me, that was sad because I enjoyed shopping at the 99-cent store. But they went bankrupt. The stores closed down. Still had the Dollar Tree. Now in Poway, there is a Dollar Tree very near to this location of the old 99-cent store. But they seem to be moving into the larger 99. Okay, did I say that right? The dollar store still exists.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Sorry, all these dollars and cents are confusing me. The Dollar Tree is moving into the 99 cents only location, which is larger.
Yes.
And you can even see here the 99 cents only sign, which they took down behind the Dollar Tree sign.
Yeah.
So I drove by and it says Dollar Tree now open. I got excited. I parked. I was going to go in and check it out. But then, no, not that. Other way. This is just for my camera roll. It says on the door, there's a sign that says not open, closed until further notice. So
Until further noticed.
Oh, no, further noticed. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I mean, there was some conflicting signs there. It seems like maybe they put this one up prematurely.
Still need our audio for something?
No. Or they forgot to take this one down. Anyway.
All right.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Okay. Let's move on to Hotels.com, where they've published some surprising results from their study on what's happening behind the scenes at hotels. Okay, so they're looking at some oddest items left in hotel rooms, bizarre room service orders, and different other weird stuff happening at hotels. And they've made us a handy infographic here. This doesn't really have much to do with San Diego, but I found it interesting. Most common personal belongings left behind by hotel guests: chargers and power banks. I think we've all done that.
Sure.
Dirty laundry and clothes, adapters. It seems like that could kind of be lumped in with chargers and banks, but
yes,
all right.
Yes.
Makeup and toiletries, underwear. Most unusual things: a Rolex watch,
Ooh.
keys to a luxury car, along with documents for the car.
Wow.
Stacks of cash. I like this one, a car tire.
Okay.
Okay. Engagement ring, a tooth, a chick, and a pet lizard.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. So let's look at some interesting room service orders. Here are some things that people have ordered. An Evian-filled bathtub so a child can bathe in the purest water.
Okay.
Now, if you're looking for pure water, wouldn't you want like reverse osmosis water? Because I think Evian has minerals and stuff in it.
Yeah, I don't like the way that stuff tastes.
Okay. Burnt toast, caviar hot dog, fresh goat milk. This one doesn't seem that odd to me. 4 pounds of bananas. I mean, you know, sometimes you need a lot of bananas.
It's a lot of bananas.
Okay. A high five from a team member to ensure that their room service request was read.
Nice.
All right. That's all I have to say about that.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm still trying to recover from about, how long ago was that? That was maybe 15 years ago that we left John's little stuffed puppy in the hotel room. What was that? Was that the Rosewood Inn in Sacramento?
Yeah, we left Hand Puppy.
John had this little stuffed puppy that he would hold in his hand every night as he was sleeping.
Yeah.
And somehow we left it behind. It got tangled up in the blankets and
I think John's over it.
just barely. Yeah, that was a sad day when we realized that we weren't
Yes.
getting Hand Puppy back. But,
Yes.
all right.
All right.
Do you have anything else to say? Questions, comments?
No, I think we're going to work on this Carmel Mountain tour and roll it out here pretty soon.
Yeah, we're going to sign off and we're going to start writing up goals and, we're going to write up our business plan tonight.
Yes. We'll have it ready for you next week.
Okay. And if you want to be first on the list to join the tour, again, drop it in the comments and we'll get right on it.
Indeed.
Yes. Okay. All right, everybody. Happy Friday.
Have a good weekend,
Thank you for
everybody.
joining us, and we'll see you next time.